Hello, this is Top Preps Sports Interviews by Sunil Sundaraj. Tonight, I'm happy to be speaking with Jason Britton, a junior at North Green High School in Greenville, Tennessee, and a point and shooting guard of the varsity basketball team. Once again, Jason, thank you so much for taking time out to speak with me. Congrats on your success. I mean, absolutely having a fantastic junior season. Could you talk about it? I mean, it said the fact that all your hard work is paying off this year, Jason.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, it feels good knowing all that hard work has come to the light and all the accomplishments feel good.
Putting on that number 24 Huskies jersey, uh, every time you take that court, what does that represent to you when you wear that jersey? That number 24 said for North Green High School, Jason.
Just to represent the community well and represent myself well and act the right way.
Hey, 6'1", said the fact that you're averaging just a remarkable 28.5 points per game. That was recently 9.5 rebounds per game, 2.5 steals, 3.8 assists. Shooting, said 85% from the free throw line, 60% from the field, and 40% from behind the arc. I mean, just jaw-dropping numbers, as said Jason. I mean, when you see that, and again, the hard work reflects that on the court. I'm just wondering what comes to your mind, just the fact that you're achieving that amount of success, and that you've already blown right past the 1,000 career point mark, 1,600 career points and counting. I mean, just incredible numbers, Jason. But just talk about that.
I mean, I'm just blessed to have the ability to put up numbers like that on a consistent basis. And I just
Yeah.
go out there and try my best to do that every night.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, school record 56 points, back on January 22nd against Unaga. I mean, talk about that game. I mean, to have that, it said to, set the school record, for most points in a game. I mean, what did that mean to you personally, Jason? Just to be, in the zone and everything dropping for you that night. What did that mean to you?
It just felt great. We got down pretty big early in the game, and I knew we needed a little bit of a spark to get us going, and I did all I could.
Yeah, that's great to hear. It said coming off last year, 2022 Conference Player of the Year, Regional Tournament MVP. You made the All-State team, and back-to-back years, Mr. Basketball nominee. Again, all again, outstanding accolades. I mean, what is that? When you see those being recognized, for your hard work and for the numbers you have put up. I mean, I'm sure that has to be very rewarding for you, Jason.
Mhm. Yeah, it just feels good knowing all of that being recognized for all the hard work you put in, and it's just remarkable the amount of recognition I'm getting.
Yeah, no, definitely. Hey, you've been playing basketball a long time, Jason. I'm
Mhm.
just wondering, what are some of the intangibles of the sport that makes you come back year after year and just it's a commitment, it's dedication. But what is it about, whether it's a practice or a game, uh, off the court with your teammates and coaches? What is it about the sport that makes it so fun to play?
The competitiveness, you get to come out every night and try to win, do whatever you can to help your team win, and it just feels good to go out there and compete against other players.
Yeah, no, that's terrific. Obviously, you got to work on your fundamentals and skills year round. I don't think you can ever take a day off here. It's
Uh,
24/7, 365 process. So, talk about heading into your junior year, what you did besides the team practices, like individually in terms of
mhm.
strength and conditioning, to really like get your mind and your body locked in, said for this season.
Well, I was in the gym and the weight room almost every day this off season, trying to get my body prepared and my
Mhm.
game prepared to take the next step.
I said I see those numbers and the fact that your size as well. I mean, you're willing to mix it up with, I said the big guys, I said in the
Yeah.
paint, down in the low post. Obviously you show no fear, driving to the bucket, and then of course kicking it, out from the perimeter behind the arc, and then the fact that said defensively as well. I mean, you really put together the entire package. How good does that feel on both ends? That the fact you're able to flourish here, Jason.
It feels good. Playing defense is something I need to get better at, but
Mhm.
my offense is there. I just need to work on my defense more to get to that next level, I think.
Yeah. Hey, I talked about the strength and conditioning, and you mentioned being in the weight room, but also there's that the nutrition part, rest and recovery,
Yeah.
mental health. I want to ask you about that as well, because I think those are again essential components. Talk about that, how you've been able to implement that also into playing basketball.
Whenever I'm not doing those things, I try to eat pretty good and I rest a lot. I use these things for my legs, the Normatex. They really help in recovery.
Okay, that's good. It's good to hear. As they say, that you talk about the game being so physical, but mentally you have to be as sharp as possible when you take the court. So I'm wondering, like, when before opening tip, a tip off, excuse me, what you do just to really get yourself focused in on the task at hand here, Jason.
Well, before the game, I usually put my AirPods in and just listen to music, get me in the zone and
Mhm.
help me get ready to play to the best of my ability.
Yeah. Again, that's terrific to hear. Now, in terms of your teammates and coaches,
Mhm.
just talk about this year's team and just how everything is evolved, and just in terms of developing that cohesiveness and chemistry on the court.
Well, we practice. In practice, we lock in and go as hard as we can every day and try to get better each and every day. Try and get
Mhm.
consistently better every day, and we just try and get 1% better, and that'll help us make it as far as we can this postseason.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just wondering, I've always asked athletes this, Jason, when you're out there on the court and the game is so fast. I mean, it's moving at such a rapid rate. So, but I'm wondering if there's like during the times that maybe there's a timeout, or just, I said stoppage in play, a player goes to the free throw line. What's transpiring through your mind? What goes through your mind during a game, said for those 4 quarters, I'm sure there are things that come to your mind just in the flow of it, but what is it for you, like, when you're out there, what you see? I mean, obviously you have to have excellent court vision, but just talk about that.
I mean, you have to know what you have to know everything that's going on at every moment on the court to make the
Yeah.
right reads and make the right play. And I
Hmm.
just try and slow things down in my head to be able to do that.
Yeah, besides that school record 56 points, I have to ask you, any other said memorable moments, here in your first, said now of course your third year at North Green High School. Hello, Jason. Hello, Jason. Are you there? Hello? Hello, Jason? Mm, okay, you're back.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. I
No,
cut
it's
out there.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna we'll have to edit that out. But I
All
was
right.
just asking you, of course, like, when you're out there in the court during the course of a game, just what comes to your
Mhm.
mind and just what you're experiencing, Jason.
Did you hear what I said?
No, it did. It cut
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Well, you have to be able to see everything that's going on to make the right plays at the right time. And I
Hmm.
try and slow things down to be able to do that.
Yeah. No, it's great. Okay, so when it comes to the college and NBA, any particular players that you pay close attention to, Jason? We sort of try to pick up on their tendencies and just, apply some of their, characteristics, said, especially on the court?
Uh, in the NBA, I try and play like Kevin Durant.
Mhm,
I like to be able to step outside and shoot it, but I like
mhm.
to get to the rim and finish as well. And I try to get to the mid range some too.
Yeah. No, it's great. As you know, it's just not being an athlete, it's being a student athlete as well, Jason. And you've been able
Mhm.
to, again, excel in the classroom and 3.8 GPA, honor student on the student council. So obviously you have that time management organization, uh, down pat, but it still takes, again, a lot of work, said, long hours, said, hitting the books, but just talk about, again, how fulfilling that is, just to be able to achieve near almost a near 4.0, but the fact that, being an honor student also on the student council.
I mean, it feels good because every day in class I go in and pay attention, try and learn as much as possible, and I
Mhm.
think that really helps with that GPA.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, before we came on there, we are talking about Kevin Moses, and this is my next segment is that utilizing social media, the highlight videos out there, and the fact that I love what Kevin Moses says about you. He says you're having an amazing season and run. You're proving you're a prolific triple threat, scoring option, beautiful touch from deep and mid range, crafty and explosive off the bounce, and a fierce finisher, mixing up well the boards and playing rock solid. I mean, when you hear those, said, compliments just in terms of breaking down, your game, how good does that feel and be able to, again, work with Kevin Moses?
It feels good. He's a great person to
Mhm.
get your stuff out to people, and seeing those things, it just makes me feel good for all the hard work I've put in and people recognizing it.
Hey, you've been, able to tap into social media, Twitter, especially talk
Hmm.
about that, being able to drop your highlights, said, especially game footage, for everyone out there across the country, even the world to see here, Jason. And then to have people reciprocate, as said, and be able to comment on your videos. I'm sure that that really brings a huge smile to your face.
Yeah, I put that stuff out there and try and get noticed more
Hmm.
by college coaches, and I
Yeah.
think that really helps.
Yeah, no, definitely. I believe in that. Hey, just talk about you need a solid structure as well, family support. I wanted to ask about your mom and dad. You have two
Mhm.
siblings and a niece that are very important to you. Talk about how much they've meant in terms of this academic and athletic journey, especially in basketball.
They've been a great support. Me and my dad are always in the gym. He's rebounding for me. If my shot gets off, he always tries to help me fix it. And my brother, he plays me some. And we compete against each other and help each other get better.
Yeah, that's wonderful to hear. Hey, I wanted to just ask you about the North Green High School in terms of the support you received from the student body, administration, athletic department, and playing those home games. Just talk about how impactful that is. Again, has been for you here in the first 3 years.
I get a lot of support. People in school are always like telling me how good I am and stuff, but
Mhm.
and they always come out and support the games.
That's great. That's great. Just talk about the administration athletic department because it's really good to have that structure in place in terms of that support system for the team. Talk about how much in terms what they've done to again give you guys the best said surroundings and just the fact that to succeed here as well.
They do a great job. They provide us with the stuff we need to help to become good players and a good team, and
Hmm.
that's an important thing when it comes to being a good team is having good support from the administration.
Yeah, no, I agree. Hey, you said your hobbies, wanted to get to your hobbies are playing basketball, baseball, and golf. So I wanted to, the fact that you're able to kick back and relax and, de-stress. I'm sure that's important, for you, Jason, because again, with all the rigors, all the demands of academics, athletics. So talk about those moments when you're able to focus on those activities, and I'm sure it brings a sense of relaxation and calmness, for you.
Yeah, it feels good to be able to do other things outside of basketball. On
Mhm.
Sunday afternoons when the weather's nice, I usually go and play golf to get my mind off of things.
That's
And
good.
yeah,
That's great. That's great. I know your hopes and dreams are to play at the next level because you say you love the sport of basketball, try to make it as far as possible. I mean, to set those lofty goals, I said, you know, play at the next level of college and, beyond, because it's not that too far off for you in terms,
mhm.
another, 2 years. Talk about, just being able to really, again, play at the highest level here right now in basketball and set yourself up for, bigger opportunities down the road as well, Jason.
I'm doing everything I can to make it to the next level, working hard every day and trying to get better every day. And I think that'll help me out in the longer run when it comes to college.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think you're really in a good, spot here, Jason, in terms of offering some much needed advice and message for the younger kids and athletes out there because as you know, sports in general is very competitive, and not everybody is cut out for it. You really have to, again,
Mhm.
uh, work at it from an early age, and go after it, day after day, month after month, year after year. And I'm wondering what you would say to the kids out there as they try to figure out, navigate, I said, these uncharted waters in terms of uh, finding a sport, if it's basketball, and trying to move up that ladder, and hopefully maybe one day be in your spot.
Well, I think you need to find a sport you love at an early age and work hard at it and work every day because if you don't, somebody else will and they'll be better than you.
Yeah, no, sound advice. All right, Jason, you get the final word and message here for family, friends, teammates and coaches on the North Green High School varsity basketball team, the student body, administration, and athletic department, as well as the community of Greenville, Tennessee. So I wanted to give you, the final word here, Jason.
I just want to thank everybody for all the support and love they showed me for the past 3 years that I've been at North Green. And I hope that that keeps up.
Yeah, it's great to hear. Hey, Jason, just again, a tremendous honor and privilege being able to speak with you. I said congrats on your success here, especially
Thank
in
you.
your junior season at North Green High School. I'm sure that you still have a chunk of the season left, and then of course,
Yeah.
state, tournament, and I'm sure we're gonna be hearing a lot of great things about you in terms of the numbers that you put up on the court, and as well as in the classroom, and wishing you continued success.
Thank you.